everybody. Today I'm going to be sharing the story of when Jesus turns water into wine. Let's begin the story. The wedding at Cana. Jesus and his disciples had been invited to a wedding in a town called Cana. When they arrived, they saw Jesus' mother Mary and many other people at the wedding too. After the wedding, everyone had a big feast and ate loads of good food. They also drank wine. When the wine ran out, Mary told the servants to do what Jesus said. But Jesus reminded his mother that he did not come to earth to fix the wine problem. It was to be the Messiah. But because Jesus wanted to help his mother, he told the servants to get 6 large pots and fill them up with water. When the servants came back with the pots filled with water, Jesus told them to dip out the water and go give it to the man in charge of the wedding feast. The man took a taste of the water, and he loved it. He could not believe that the plain water had turned into the best wine ever. Only Jesus could make this happen. No one else could. Usually, the best wine comes first, and then the cheap wine comes last. This time, the best wine was served last. This was Jesus' first miracle. Do you know what a miracle is? A miracle is when something impossible happens. When the disciples saw this miracle, they started to see truly how amazing Jesus was. Now I'm going to show you a demonstration of the story. First, I'll need 2 containers, one that's filled with water and one that's not. Now I'm going to try to do what Jesus did, turning this water into wine. Pretty impossible, right? Let's see if this works. Take a look. Did it work? Even though it's fun to play tricks on each other, we have to remember that Jesus Christ only performed miracles, which means he didn't use food coloring like me. I'm going to tell you 3 lessons of this story. The first one is that Jesus could provide us with all that we need. That does not mean that God will just give us everything you ask for, because he knows what's good for you and what's bad for you. Sometimes that thing that you ask for is not important at that time. Just like at the wedding, Jesus provided wine for all of the guests. So how do we ask God for what we need? The secret is to ask him to do anything for us that he wants to do. And we have to trust his decision. The second lesson is not to focus on the wine. Remember when Mary asked Jesus to fix the wine problem? Jesus responded back saying that he was not here to fix the wine problem, that it was to be the Messiah. In this situation, we're supposed to think about Jesus. All the wedding guests, the groom and the bride, did they try to find out who brought the wine? No, they simply just enjoyed it. They missed out on seeing the winemaker. We can actually think of the wine as other things, like sneakers, toys, or video games. Of course, these are fun things to enjoy, and I'm not saying you shouldn't want them or get them. I'm just saying that they shouldn't be the focus. The focus should be the person who gave us life. The third lesson is that the messenger is more important than the message. In the case of Christ, we must focus on the messenger. The wedding at Cana isn't an amazing story because the water turned into wine. It's a wonderful story because of the person who did it and the faith that the disciples had grown for Jesus. When God performs miracles, He doesn't want us to believe in the miracle or the wonders. Instead, He wants us to believe in Him and to cause others to believe in Him too. The purpose is to see the power, the person, and the reality of God. It's not for us to get the wine, the bread, the toys, or even the sneakers. So as you can see, this little story of the wedding of Cana shows us the power of Jesus, strengthens our faith and belief in Him. Now, before you guys go, I'm going to ask you a question. What is one miracle that helps you to believe in Jesus? Jesus showed those at the feast that He was in control of the whole world, even things like water and wine. As a result of the miracle, the disciples believed in Jesus. The Bible records these miracles so we can believe in Jesus too. So, find your favorite miracle Jesus has performed and share it with your family. My favorite was when Jesus fed the 5,000. Or maybe when He cured the lepers. What's your favorite? Bye guys. Hope you enjoyed the lesson.